What up? What up? What up, internet? Who you are, where you be, what you at, what you see. It is the Pop Cult Crew coming straight to you with another X-Men 97 review. I'm one of your hosts, Mark M. F. Jones, and I'm joined by
We have hit the end of the road. This is Niels RY. We have hit the end of the road. Another season down. Another season down, brother.
Man Down, Man Down. Hey, we are talking about the last episode, episode 9, I believe, of X-Men
Episode 9.
97, season 2.
Survival of the fittest.
Survival of the Fittest. We're gonna get right into it. Nels, it's good to be back, man.
It's good to be back. Hey, we're happy to have you back, brother. Happy to have you
I
back.
missed the last 2 episodes. Had a little life-changing event. My lovely wife and I welcomed our fourth child
Hey, you
into the
building your
life.
own X-Men Academy over
Yo, my old school for the gifted.
there.
I'm about to be bald in a rolling chair. But my danger room is just filled
To me, my children.
My children. My danger room is just filled with chores and things that they don't like. I'm like, clean your room. Pick that up. No, you can't have Chick-fil-A for dinner. Danger.
I can read your mind. No, you can't have Chick-fil-A.
No more Paw Patrol. Danger.
You just throwing stuff at them, train them. You never know who will try to get in your way. You just throwing stuff at them. Dodge, quick. Training their powers, which is just being a human. Walk, stand, sit, write,
Excellent.
do math.
The world will hate you. It's like, what?
The world is lions, tigers, and bears. They will hate you. You have to learn to use your thumbs.
Use your powers for good, children.
Yes.
Oh,
Episode
God.
9.
Episode 9. Dude, so this is it. This is the wrap-up, episode 9. We built it up to this. Apocalypse, the last episode. We left off. Apocalypse was inside Gambit as I don't know, a subconscious, a spirit. I don't know, but they had to get him out. And hijinks ensue. So
Chaos ensues, yes.
what did you make of this last episode, man? The last episode of season 2.
Well, I'll stick to the plot, and then I'll give my opinion of this season as a whole later.
Yeah.
But I thought obviously it was really cool to see, instead of the X-Men on one side in the opening credits, the X-Men on one side and the Brotherhood of Mutants on the other side, having it be X-Men versus X-Factor, I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was nice.
I thought Havoc and Jubilee's plane fight was great. Jubilee continues to X-Men 97 has been great for Jubilee.
It's been a good time for Jubilee.
It's been great for her.
Every final episode is like, go show them who you're made of, Jubilee. Like it's been really nice for her. And shout out to Jubilee for being like the only X-Men able to keep the Blackbird in the air. I swear, every time these people get in that plane, it just explodes.
We're on Blackbird. We're probably on Blackbird 15 right now.
Bruh, it's like, oh, we go to Burger King, get a couple, it just blows up. Like,
I just knew when she hit the ejection seat, I was like, oh, this is another Blackbird about to get shot down. But then she just casually flew back in.
No.
Put her Bret Hart glasses back on. I was like, yeah, Jubilee. Yo, when Havoc was like
Tracy jacket. Yeah.
When Havoc was like, respect.
Yeah. I
was too.
Nice.
I did the same thing. I was like, respect, Jubilee.
That was nice. Yeah, man. I like that. The X-Men versus X-Force. Who is it? Psylocke coming down and doing the blade through Wolverine. Wolverine's like, man, I've been crazy.
I'm actually judging Psylocke. Did she really think that was gonna do something?
Wolverine pulled the Bishop. He's like, last time I was tripping, but I am crazy. I don't give a damn about you. I don't give a damn about Morph. I don't give a damn.
Psylocke is Omar Epps just staring like, oh no, I made a bad decision.
You gonna stab me in the elevator?
Yes.
Yo, Wolverine's crazy, dog. Some in his eyes, man.
You're right. I am crazy.
I am crazy. I don't give a damn about you.
Yeah,
I don't give a damn
honestly,
about
did
Charles.
I judged Psylocke. I was like, did you really think that was gonna work? First of
Yeah,
all, he has healing powers. Second, like he has been fiending for one of the most powerful telepaths in the entire world. That's the one he has a crush on. You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You think you doing
You
a psychic attack to his head? Nah,
you
it's not
think
gonna
you
do.
doing something? He's like, I sent for Jean Grey. This ain't
That
nothing.
probably will have him think right because he's been off since the series started. But like a psychic thinks in Joe, he'd be like, "Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
doing too much.
yeah,
Let me
yeah, yeah.
let me calm down. Can
Logan
we
get him.
talk? Can we talk, y'all? Can we talk about this?"
Just Logan get his life together. He's like, oh wow, hey guys, making coffee. Everyone, how you doing? All right, Logan, you all right? Oh, you know what? Psylocke, she just put some things in order for me, and I gotta get my life together. He
I'm investing in
takes his
my IRA. I'm going back to school. I'm gonna get my degree.
Wolverine. He's like, I'm gonna go get my GED.
Get my GED.
Get my
I'm
GED.
gonna go back to Canada. I'm just gonna spend a few weeks in Canada. Just get my feet on the ground. Go back home.
I sold my
That man ain't
motorcycle.
been in Canada in a minute. Last time he was in Canada, he was fighting the Canadian X-Men. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
there's no Gene in Canada. Why would he be in Canada? There's no Gene there. You know?
Touche. Touche.
Hey, I
Touche.
sold the motorcycle. I shaved, got rid
I
of
think we're on to something.
my mutton chops.
I think Logan needs to get his life together. I think that's the through line out of all this.
Just
So,
perfect
the,
strangers with Logan. Just Logan and Morph just do Morph. Or like
the
it's like
themes,
Frasier. It's like
the opening
Frasier.
credits.
Like Frasier, but it's Logan.
Oh, toss salad and eggs. Again.
Cyclops with that dog.
Seattle in the background.
Yeah. My goodness, have you read the stocks?
He's just smoking a cigar. He don't even talk. All he doing is gray.
Oh man. Oh, do it, Logan. Do it, Marvel. Logan Frazier. Let's see it.
Anyways, so another part that I liked in the episode, I mean, we gotta appreciate Cable, right? Cable was
Mhm.
doing this thing. Cable, low key, took down his parents.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, and they were trying. Like, I don't know how much they were trying, but they were at
It's their
least trying.
son. I no, I'm with you. I graded on the curve because like it's their son. They're not trying to kill him, but like, they were like, hey, he is our son. So, we're gonna
We're gonna whoop him.
yeah, we're gonna whoop
We're
him.
gonna whoop him. We're not gonna kill him, but we're gonna whoop him.
I did love the honest moment for Cable. She's like, Cable, where you at? He's like, yo, do you know who my parents are? Like, give me a minute.
I am alive.
I'm alive right now. I'm fighting my
It's
parents.
2-1. One of the greatest leaders in comic book history and an omega level mutant. And
Chill,
I'm
dog.
taking them on by
Chill.
myself.
Like, give me a sec. I'll call you back. Like, let me figure this out.
He was fighting for his life and he was doing a great
He
job.
did
So
a
I was
great
impressed
job.
with Cable.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was impressed with Cable this episode. I was like, you know what? But I'm not to get critical. Rogue becoming like a majestic angel
Yeah.
for like 5 minutes. I don't get it. I don't know if this was in the comic books or not. I was just like, she must really love Gambit. She must really love Gambit. One, and then like I just didn't. It didn't work for me. It didn't work for me, bruh. And
It
Nightcrawler, I had a problem with Nightcrawler. Let me
okay.
say this real quick. I should have figured something was going on because Nightcrawler been on a streak, bruh. He had been killing it this season. Whether it's lines or his fist, that last episode where he was taking down, I don't know, you weren't on for this. That's what me and Shannon were talking about. Nightcrawler took down the whole. I mean, he was putting belt to tail on the entire team, I should have figured something was going to happen because I was like, he's been killing it this season.
So
He took down an Omega level mutant, the psychic dude with the I'm forgetting Buddy's name with the
yeah,
golden thing.
the Verge or something. I forgot what that guy's name is. Like,
I
yeah,
forgot his name. He's a religious freak
yeah,
dude,
yeah,
and he took him down.
yeah.
So yeah,
So, okay, first with Nightcrawler. Yes, that last episode that was amazing. Like Nightcrawler is going to go down in history as having like two of the greatest scenes in X-Men history, in X-Men United and now in this. When it comes to like action, those are these two are probably the greatest scenes, two of the greatest
hey, we
X-Men
talking top
scenes.
10. There's probably a third one in there too.
Yeah,
The
we don't
last season
remember.
with the Wolverine when he had
Yeah, him
the
and the
three
Wolverine fight.
swords.
Yeah. So I actually think there's an out of universe answer for Nightcrawler's sacrifice. Cause the writers and everything, they're like, yeah, Nightcrawler takes out the whole team. And they're like, damn, we put ourselves in the corner because now it's not now we just showed like there's no threat. It's just like, yeah, let Nightcrawler handle it. It's like like, oh,
We got to
Nightcrawler,
get him
like,
off the table.
yeah, we gotta get him off the we gotta do something. It's like they just wrote Nightcrawler and they put a big question mark in the X, like, how do we get him out of here? It's gonna cause a problem because I honestly I think that's why they wrote him off, because after showing that, there's no excuse. There's zero excuse. Any threat the X-Men have, it's like not only do you have like Rogue and Jean and Cyclops and Storm, but now Nightcrawler that waxes, dog walks all of y'all. There's
Mark,
no
you're so right.
excuses. There's
You
no
are
excuse.
so correct.
There's zero excuses.
Dog, it was after he saved his brother, the guy who's about to be president. They're like, yeah, he just took down an Omega level mutant. What are we gonna do with him this episode? We'll have Gambit take him over. Okay, well, if Gambit takes him over, what's he gonna do? Oh, well, he's gonna take down all the X-Men.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, we can't have him around anymore. I get it. You're
No
right.
longer,
I think you're right.
It's no longer X-Men 97, is now, and now for Nightcrawler and the X-Men. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
And I'm signing up for that.
so
I'm signing up for that.
back to what you said about the Rogue stuff. I get it. And here's the thing. I'm gonna blame traditional streaming for this. Because if you remember shows like X-Men 97, Spider-Man, dog, we used to get like 20 plus episode seasons where you
Mhm.
could flesh out stories and have sagas, like great story arcs. And like now everyone's forced to tell stories in 8 to 10 episodes, no matter what, because it's good for streaming numbers.
Yeah.
But it's not good for storytelling. Like
Yeah.
it's just not. And I hope we can wise up to it. Like shows like The Pit. I don't know if you watched The Pit, but The
Mm.
Pit's like, yo, here's 20 episodes. So we need to get back to that. These stories need to breathe, like, because
Yeah. They
if
did
you
do it
have
last season though. They did figure it out last season. Like they were able to.
true, and I'm not saying it can't be done, right?
Mm.
It's been done. It can be done, but it's like when you have 9 episodes, then yeah, you don't need an episode of Wolverine getting antimantium back. Like, I understand he can't just show up with it back. People are gonna complain, but then like it's hard to dedicate whole episodes to Wolverine. It's hard to dedicate like whole episodes to like other things that aren't related to this one connected story arc. That's why things like Steven Universe and Adventure Time, they had their connecting story arcs. Even Avatar, The Last Airbender, they had it like, yeah, we're gonna fight the Fire Lord, but then like we have 20 episodes. We can go through a tunnel of love. We can go. Sokka could go learn how to be a sword fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's time for that stuff when you have more episodes to do that.
What was it? There's nothing wrong in Bossing Say.
There's nothing wrong there. There's no war in Bob Sing.
There's no
There's
war in
no
Bossing
Epstein
Say.
file.
Good old Avatar.
That's what happened in the writers' room. They're like, yeah, we can't have Nightcrawler. We gotta get rid of Nightcrawler. There's nothing wrong with Nightcrawler on
There's
this.
nothing wrong with Nightcrawler. There is no
There is
Nightcrawler.
no Nightcrawler. But I saw it happen. It did happen. But yeah, man.
I
So
think you're
I
right.
blame that. I
Because
blame
I
that.
would have this season, I would have loved just like one or two episodes of Storm being the headmistress
Yeah.
of the school. Like we didn't get any of that. I would have loved that.
There's
I
no
would
time for that. There's no, you don't have time to do any of that.
You're
And
right.
so then when you only have 9, 10 episodes, yeah, like I know the internet collectively didn't really like the Logan episode. I loved it. Like
Ah no, I like that one. That was
I
a good
think,
episode.
yeah, but you, no, Nels, you and I, we're cut from the same cloth. Anything like thing related or like
Yeah.
thing, oh, like we're like, yeah, we're in there.
That was
Like,
a pretty good one. No, I was pleased.
so,
I have no complaints. Of all the complaints I have for After
you know
Night
what I'm
7,
saying?
not that episode. No, that
Hey,
was a good time.
you know the thing in there. Hey, we're in there. So,
And Omega Red. Randomly, Omega Red was in there. No, that was
but
good.
when
That
you
was
only
good.
have 9 episodes, stuff like that can feel like a waste of time. And then like when you have to like, all right, guys, we got to wrap this up. Yeah, you only have 5 minutes for Storm to be a goddess or whatever she was. Like if if I go back to Avatar: The Last Airbender, this was Avatar: The Last Airbender. That episode of Storm going to talk to the Celestial, like that would have been a
You mean
whole
Rogue?
episode. I'm sorry, Rogue.
Yeah.
That would have been a whole episode of her just like having this deep dive conversation with this celestial being and talking about life and like what does it mean and blah blah blah. That would have been a whole episode in like a 20 episode season, but there's no time for that, you
Yeah.
know? And so I don't fully want to blame these writers for that, but I completely understand if like you and a lot of people feel like they dropped the ball on this.
Yeah, I mean, if we're I season 1 was fantastic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Beginning, middle, and end, fantastic. I don't think when you have a episode like episode 5 in season 1, when you have an episode that like when watching Genosha, what
Yeah.
happens to Genosha, when you see something like that and see like that this season there wasn't really something that like was like, oh, epic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if we got like epic moments, except for Nightcrawler. Nightcrawler,
To be fair, they
Nightcrawler
did.
fighting was pretty epic.
Magneto did die in like the third episode of this season. Like,
And I think it went down after that.
but I think the Genosis episode, the Gambit episode, that's just one of those moments. Like, if this was like back in the day, TV dog, that would have been like the water cooler. Like, oh my god, did y'all see? And it was still,
And
but
it
like
was. Yeah.
people don't understand. TV was so different back in the day. Like it was a cultural thing. And we weren't what dog, we grew up with Gambit. We got like 5 episodes in the 90s with him, and then like for him to just die like that, and not only die, but like go out like a G,
Like a
like
G.
it just like
Doing what
that's
we always wondered if he could do, just light a
yeah,
whole thing up on
that's
and to
lightning in a
explode.
bottle that I think is very hard to capture again, unfortunately. Like,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
and you can't do the same bit again. You can't like
Yeah, but you can like yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess they did. Well, I mean, the only thing you can top that with is Apocalypse, right? Like
mhm,
you brought back
yeah.
Apocalypse, like, and you didn't want to bring in a new character like Cassandra Nova or
Yeah.
Onslaught, you know.
I
So I guess
I
we'll
will say
see.
this, man, and and we could chalk it up to Nightcrawler. Dog, when Beast shows up and Rogue's like, "Oh, I'm still alive," and Beast shows up and he's holding Nightcrawler's Bible, and Rogue sees him. Nels, let me paint the picture for you, dog. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm feeding my newborn son. My wife's asleep and all our kids, they want to sleep in our bed. My whole family's in the bed, and I'm feeding my newborn son. And Nightcrawler starts talking about faith, bruh. Dog. it must have been some dust in that room. I was like, man, it got me. It was beautiful. I was like, dog, Nightcrawler still just be dropping bars and like makes me like reinvigorated in my own faith. Like man, that man is the ultimate Christian. Dog. He
Yeah.
is just
Stop. When he said his line, I was like, I think I whispered. I think I was watching it on my phone. I was whispering. He said his line. I was like, bars. Just can't bars.
like, when the voice actor was recording that line, and they're like, "This is amazing." No, it was beautiful. Like
Bars.
from his eulogy for Gambit, this speech about faith, him even like sacrificing, just seeing Rogue, his sister, and just being like, these two deserve a chance at life, and I'm willingly, and I feel like it's not an accident that Nightcrawler is known Christian. I feel like there's some New Testament kind of like imagery there of him sacrificing himself for the other X-Men. I'm like, okay, I see what y'all are kind of doing there, but like I personally thought that part, that like little section of the episode, I thought that was beautiful.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful.
Ye There's a common theme, which is Nightcrawler
Yeah.
being nasty this entire season, and I agree with that. And you know what, Mark? I'm proud of you. I don't know how long we've been recording for. You have yet to acknowledge how right you were about Bishop. And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you because this I thought this episode was gonna be a tour of you saying I was right. And so I did want you to have some time to
Well,
just share that you
let
were
me
right about
let
Bishop,
me
literally pulling everyone. But
I'm
of course,
glad
he got
I'm
his
glad
Polaris.
I'm glad that you brought that up, Nels. I wasn't gonna bring it up, but yeah, my man Bishop, he in there. Hey, the writing was on the
Dog, they had
wall.
a picnic.
They had a little picnic. They
The
had a little
season
picnic.
ended with him having a little picnic with old
Picnic.
girl.
Yo, like, hey, I when he's like, get away from her. I was like, yo, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he in there.
Our
He is.
plans.
I
I'm
did.
working on something over here.
I'm gonna get back to that. One moment I really love is when Gambit comes back and they're all fighting, and she's on the ground, Polaris is on the ground, and the card hits the ground, and before it even explodes, you see her. She's like, "Oh, I know what that means," and she makes her little like. She's like, "Oh, Gambit's back." I love that moment. Yeah, man. You know what, Nels? I'm just gonna say it. I think there's a history of like me having certain predictions and theories, and you maybe thinking they're not true. I
Yes.
remember let's go to One Piece. I had a prediction about One Piece being a dystopian future. I just saying, hey,
Did I shut that down?
I know maybe you
I
did,
don't think I
but
shut that down.
I know there's been plenty of One Piece series that
I've
you no,
shut
you're like
down
no.
I've shut down a lot of your stuff. I I don't even
It's like
entertain you. I'm
it's
like,
like a
no.
it's like a
And
dog being bad. You're like, no, no One
yeah,
Piece theories. I'm like, "Oh,
yeah,
oh,
that's correct.
oh."
I've
hit
seen
me on
too
my
much. I'm
hit me
like,
on my
no.
nose with a
But
roto
sometimes
newspaper.
Your theory sometimes is vibes. Your theory is like, just doesn't it seem like, doesn't it feel like it could be like it's like, no, what you getting this from? What is the basis? You're just like, no, you remember this episode and then I saw this like I was like, no,
It's
no.
faith.
So
As Nightcrawler, dog, it's faith. It's faith. Nah, but yeah, Bishop, he in there like swimwear. Good for him. Good. They're gonna have a good time. Um,
but I feel like that dog in him got a little quiet. He started getting on Polaris, that dog in him got a little quiet. Cause can we be honest? I can see Bishop being like, I'm shutting this whole operation down. Let me get in the top of this building. I'm gonna shoot that plane down.
well,
They won't get near us.
dude, you know what? You know what's funny? Now that I have my fourth kid, I realize I'm the bishop of my family. I'm constantly telling people like, yo, don't do that. We should do this, and no one listens to me. So I'm the bishop of my family. I got the plan. I've seen what's going to happen. I've been there before. No, don't do that. Don't touch that. Don't eat that. We should do this, but no one listens to me. I'm like, I'm bishop. I'm the bishop of my family.
How's that feel?
It's horrifying. It's horrifying.
You kind of get Bishop a lot more now, don't you?
I get it.
The energy that he has and everything that he does.
It's exhausting, dog. If I was Bishop, I would take Polaris. I'm like, yo, let's just go. Because let's be real. He got himself a good woman. He ain't going back to the future. Like he got himself a good
She
woman.
got magnetism powers.
He ain't going.
I'm sure that can be useful for something. It can be useful for something. You know what I'm saying? You ain't finding a lot of women out here with magnetism powers. You know what I'm saying? And green hair.
Gee, you're magnet. We'll figure this out. But
she got a good head on her shoulders. You know what I'm saying? Look, one thing about Polaris, she might be an adrenaline freak, but outside of that, she is okay. She is even kill. You know what I'm saying?
Any woman that you could take on a picnic. Okay, am I? All we gotta do is go on a picnic, little wine, some cheese, some grapes,
artisanal bread. You know what I'm saying?
You call it a charcuterie board?
Yeah, charcuterie. Got a little charcuterie board. You know what I'm saying? Good.
Some
they
dates,
just had a blanket.
Little dates.
Just a little something. You know what I'm saying?
Some thin pastrami and cheese, like.
Give them little tea sandwiches, the little tea things right there with the little cucumbers stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just a little stuff.
Bishop, he gonna be all right.
It was a nice sunny day, bro. They're having a ball.
and you know, Forge is happy. He's like, "Woo! Bishop got a woman." He's like,
"We talk about the real winner." The real winner in this
is Forge. It's Forge. He's like, I got at least a couple more months on this ship, dog.
Now he's just looking around like, all right, I still got to worry about Logan.
The next threat.
Still got to worry about Logan. Magneto's gone. Nightcrawler gone. You never know who's coming next.
When they were in the kitchen, all of them in the kitchen, and Forge saw like Logan and Worf like talking. He's like, good. Make that happen. He's like, everyone's got someone.
Nightcrawler and Beast all the way in that other building. Good. Real good, Charles. I like that, Charles. Good planning, Charles. Polaris and Bishop, that look real good over there. Good, real good.
Hey, and it's like it's like they're like going to bed, and Forge is like really saying, he's like, yo, I'm really happy for Polaris and Bishop. I'm like, they're a good couple. They're a real good couple. And Storm's like, you mad interested in like, he's like, no, I'm just saying.
Storm's like, why are you so into that?
No, I'm just saying,
it's like love, man. I like seeing that happen. You know what I'm saying? I like that whole situation over there. Don't they look good? They look good together, right?
I just like love. He's like, yes. Safe. Another day for old Forge. No one's gonna take Storm from me.
Low-key, he probably happy that Cable started his own team. Yeah. He's like, good, real good. Stay over there.
Back to the future.
Good, real good.
Sunspot and Jubilee. You never know. You never
know.
They're both
Archangel came back. He was like, okay, it looks like him and Psylocke got something going on. Good. Real good. This man he's not concentrating on the fight in front of him. He is constantly like, man, what do I need to do?
When you're woman Storm and you're Forge, you're never safe, dog.
I get it.
Everyone's an enemy. He's probably looking at Apocalypse. He's like, yeah, we gotta take him out.
Yeah, we gotta take him out. Maybe we should let Cable shoot him. You know what I'm saying? You never know. I don't like it. He African too. You know what I'm saying?
I don't like it. I don't like where this is going. Oh my God.
I made myself laugh.
No one's safe. You're never safe.
He African too.
Hey, to the listeners out there, if you are a Forge and you got yourself a Storm, you're not safe. You're never
Is anyone blaming him? I'm not blaming him. I completely understand.
Work.
I completely understand. I'd do the same thing if I was him. No judgment. No
Work.
judgment at all. Do your thing, brother.
Because let's be real, she had mistress now. She got responsibility. She's gonna get her long night. Those long nights. Forge made dinner, and Storm's like, "Oh, baby, I'm grabbed something on the way home. I'm so sorry, but thank you." Like,
It's okay. It's okay. You start packing it up. It's not a problem. It's not too much. Blowing out the candles. It's not a problem at all.
you got how much more?
Trying to
Get
cork
the wine.
the wine. You're trying to put the cork back in the wine. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay, hey, don't even. Let's just go to bed. Let's just go to bed.
I'm gonna draw a bath for you. I'm gonna draw a bath for you. Okay, cool. All right. All right.
Poor Forge.
Poor Forge. Well, brother. So what'd you think about the season as a whole?
Not as strong as season one. Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely some highlights. I don't think this was a loss as a season. Like, if season one was a A+, I give this like a B-.
Mm.
It wasn't bad. I wasn't upset I watched it, but like definitely not as strong as the first season. I'll tell you this. I so the way this season ends with like Mystique, and it looks like it's going to be more of a Mystique infiltrating the government and more of a human versus X-Men type of story. So I, for one, I don't know about you, Nels. I like so I'll use the Ninja Turtles as an example. I personally like when the Ninja Turtles are like street level ninjas fighting the Foot Clan, like on rooftops. When the turtles start going into outer space, like they kind of are time traveling. I'm like, they kind of lose me, right? And I feel kind of the
Once
same way.
magic gets
Yeah,
involved with the
yeah,
turtles,
yeah. I'm like, I don't know, but like, and I feel kind of the same way with the X-Men. Like, I understand with the Phoenix and everything, we got to go into space, but I like a good like X-Men versus society story. I like that, like, where it's not necessarily we got to stop the world from blowing up, but like we just gotta like we gotta protect the people that hate us. I personally like that, and I hope that's what we come back to in season three.
keep it a buck. That's the main story, right? Like Savage Land is a side quest. That is a palate cleanser, so we can get back to this oppression and racism
Yeah,
that the mutants are dealing with on a regular basis. Like,
yeah.
all right, that was a little deep. Let's go to the
Let's
Shi'ar
get back some
Empire.
good old racism.
You know what I'm saying? Before we dive back into this straight up racism.
Yeah.
That they're about to next season, the president of the United States won by being a mutant hater. So
That's
what
never
kind of
happened.
country I know it's like we never experienced something like
Yeah.
that before. I wonder how that is. So like this is gonna be like it's gonna be an interesting season, right? Especially if we think about how things are now. Like it's just gonna be really curious the world that they're gonna be in with like the United States actively
Yeah.
saying they're okay with someone
I,
being against mutants
I'm calling it
and having
now.
the power of the United States to
Yeah.
back them doing that.
I'm calling it now. We always, whenever the X-Men are brought up, we always get these idiots who are like, they're going woke. I was like, dog, do you read the X-Men? Like, shut up. Like you don't even know what this is about. Like, it is about injustice and racism and blah blah blah. But I feel like this season three is going to hit so close to home that I think people are going to not hate watch, hate review this next season. People are going to like, oh, 97 went woke, and because there's going to be so much allegory with like what's happening with ICE and like, dog, we're going to turn on X-Men 97 season three, and it's just going to be the news. It's going to be it's going to be Trump, but they're going to like paste what's his name, that the guy's on his
Creed.
face. Creed's
Yeah.
like, he's like, we got the best mutants here, and we're gonna and it's gonna be the news, and people are gonna be like, oh, they went woke and blah blah blah, and ice, but it's like, no, this is what X-Men is about, and unfortunately what they've talked and warned us about is our life right now. And so
The
I think
sad
that,
thing is this is based off of comic books, like
yeah,
stories that have been done for decades, and they're just pulling it out, and they're gonna still
camps
say, "Oh, this woke."
camps with people in them, deportations, like I think season 3 is gonna hit close to home and people are gonna hate on it because for some reason we got a bunch of homelanders out there who don't realize they're the villains, you know?
Yeah. And the fact that like what they're seeing is so closely tied to what villains in comic books are doing. It's like that should
What?
probably open your eyes up. But
Not
you
my
know,
president. Well, wait
like
a minute. Wait a minute. Are they trying
yeah,
to
he's
tell me
moving a lot like a
like a villain?
super villain. You know?
Are you trying to tell me that Mitch McConnell
Ain't nothing like good old 90s villains
Yeah.
because they make it obvious that they're bad, but neither here
Oh
nor
yeah.
there. Neither here nor there.
Oh no.
Neither here nor there.
90s villains were the best because they were evil for the sake of being evil. Like
For the love
they
of the game, Mark.
dog for
For
the
the love
love
of the
of the game.
game.
They would like they would they would cut down a whole forest and then burn the trees. Not like turn them into paper or like they would they're like, and I will burn them. Yeah. Like
And I'll figure out what to do after.
yeah, they would take like baby seals and like dip them in oil and then release them back into the ocean. Like what the why?
Like,
You don't want them
why?
for their fur? Like
For the love of the game.
for the love of the game.
For the straight love of the game, because I'm bad. You know what I'm saying? Just straight
You
love.
like that? You like that?
I think I may have mentioned this before. They get the little, the little cans, the 6-pack cans, throw it in there just so the baby turtles get
take,
stuck in there.
take all the sodas out and then put ducks in each in fish.
Captain Plan's going like, what's going on? What are you doing? He's like, this is
and
my
then throw
ocean.
them back into the wild. Yeah, yeah.
It's my ocean. Should have just stayed out of my way. I can dump my 6-pack plastic rings in the ocean if I want to. What you gonna do about it, Captain Planet? Yes, that kind of
drive
bad.
by the park where everyone plays and just dump trash. Yeah, yeah, take that.
So what, GI Joes? I don't care.
I'm bad.
I'm bad. Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, I
Oh
think
man.
this season was. I think it was a B minus. It's
Yeah,
still X Men, so
yeah.
B minus is great.
I
At X
mean,
Men. I'm gonna watch
oh,
season 3, but I think season 1 was. I think it shows how strong season 1 was.
I'm
Season
gonna
1 was awesome.
I'm gonna ask you this, man, and we're not gonna get into it, but maybe all right. Fair warning, maybe some slight spoilers for Spider-Man: Brand New Day. So if you don't want to be spoiled for Spider-Man: Brand New Day, I'm not saying we will, but you've been warned.
I know
We both
exactly
seen
where you're gonna
we
go.
both
Go
seen Brand
ahead.
New Day.
Go ahead.
No, we both
This is
seen
one of
Brand.
those theories where I just no more, but go
No,
ahead.
no, not even in theory, but like Spider-Man: Brand New Day. Again, spoiler warnings. Here we go. Jean Grey's in Brand New Day.
Yeah.
The end of Spider-Man, the post-credit scene. You saw it, right? Where the Spider app is like Spider-Man found, and it goes into like outer space and it finds like another Spider-Man. You seen the Doomsday trailer?
Hmm.
It looks like to me the X-Men in the Doomsday trailer look like this 97 team again, but like, do you think we're going anywhere with like Doomsday, Jean Grey, Brand New Day, this 97? Do you think like there's any type of like merging of these worlds that's gonna happen or anything like that?
Well, Secret Wars is the merging of all those worlds. And
Mhm.
it's something called Battle World where they all come together and they, fight.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I read the comic books that this entire plan is based off of. And so I kind of know what happens. And so my theory is that one world is the Fox X-Men.
Mhm.
One world is the Fantastic Four. And a theory that I heard or saw was that Fantastic Four universe was created because Captain America went back in time, and that
Mm.
created a branch where that
When you put the
time,
stones back. Okay. Yeah.
yeah, that the time they prospered because,
Yeah.
there was
No,
no
that
like
makes sense.
additional wars. And Doom is because of how the world changed, Tony Stark, instead of being raised in, adopted by the Starks in America, ended up in Latveria and became Doctor Doom.
Yeah.
And that's a world. And so I think Spider-Man is going to be a part of, like, Miles Morales is going to be a part of another world that we don't even know of
Okay.
that's there. Or it could be, Toby coming back.
Hey. Yeah.
Let it ride. Toby coming back.
Here we
I'll take that Disney. I'll take that Disney money. You got another check in there.
Oh,
Toby, like, I'll come back real quick. But yeah,
and
I think that's what it is.
I know we're talking about 97 here, but do you is there I'm asking you as a comic book expert, is there anything there with how Jean couldn't really control Spider-Man, and is that just because he's Spider-Man, or is there something, are they saying something about mutants and mutation and anything there?
Nah, I mean, Spider-Man's spider sense just makes it hard like him be more resistant to telekinesis. That's all.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
I think they kind of play that in the books, but like, or in the comic books, but like not enough that like it's not like the equivalent of everyone knowing that Superman can get messed up but with magic. Like,
Yeah.
like a random thing that like is now just accepted. It's not like that when it comes to Spider-Man. But I
Gotcha.
will name, I don't read a lot of Spider-Man comic books. So I could be wrong, internet, if you want to come after me and say
Yeah.
that's actually a well-known thing. I don't know. I don't be reading them like that. But
Hey, well, do you have any predictions for season 3?
yeah, I mean it's gonna be Mystique assassinating the president. Like that's what I think this is going to be, and then it's
Yeah.
going to be the United States versus the mutants. It's going to be X-Men versus Avengers. That's what I think. It's
Now
going to be
that
X-Men and
sounds dope.
Avengers.
And I personally think they've used Morph to kind of be like, spinoff, little like every character. Morph has been like hey, you want to see this guy in something? Yeah, like he turned into Doc Ock. So like, I would love, dude, man. I hope you're right. Uh, this writing team and this X-Men team versus the Avengers, like,
Yeah,
dope,
it's. I think I'm
dope,
pretty sure that's what we're going to get next season. X-Men versus
sick.
Avengers. Yeah, and it's
Someone
going to be
some
good.
someone pointed out it did look like the Sentinels that were being used looked like they had arc reactors. So maybe in
Yeah, it
this
did.
in this
It
universe,
did.
Tony Stark has made the Sentinels. So I'm like, yo, I hope you're right.
Well, the X Factor did say they repurposed the Sentinels to be used for X Factor. But yeah,
Okay.
maybe Tony helped make them. Like it looked like
Mhm.
it.
You know,
So
Cap still ain't got over when Rogue threw his shield
shook.
50 miles
What
away.
was he
Like,
gonna do though?
mother.
Mark, what was he gonna do?
Nothing. He wasn't know,
Was
but
he
he's
gonna
like,
walk his
son
tail,
of
go
a.
get his shield?
You ain't had to do that. You could have, like, you strong, bro. You could have thrown it a mile away. She threw it to another state. Like, mother.
Salty. But he
Salty.
can't do nothing about it. He's salty because he can't do nothing about it.
Yeah,
Let's keep it a buck.
yeah.
So, all right, brother. Anything
Yeah.
else?
Nah, man, good season. This is always fun. To the listeners, if it's hard for us to do weekly reviews, but if there's anything you want to see or hear us like review, please let us know. We're here for the people. We're here for the cult. So like, let us know if there's anything out there you want to hear us talk about.
All right. Well, thank you, X-Men 97. Great. Look forward to season 3. And thank you, Pop Cult. Thank you for listening. We have a new episode when we have them. You can find us on all social media at Pop Cult Crew, POPCULTCREW. Email us at the Pop Cult Podcast at gmail.com. Become a member of the Pop Cult at our Patreon at patreon.com/Pop Cult Crew, where you can see all of our full video episodes. Don't forget to rate us, review, and subscribe. And as always, join the cult. Peace.